So welcome back to the next episode of Palm Sims. Actually, this is the mini-series, The Real Housewives of Palm Sims. And this episode, we will be furnishing the apartment for our second household in the Real Housewives theme. Last episode, we made the family in Cass, and this episode, we will be furnishing their apartment. So let's just get started. So, welcome to the Meadows apartment, which is the second apartment block in our Palm Sim series, basically a renovation of Del Sol Valley. So this is the Meadows apartment complex. We have 6 apartments in total, and currently we have filled 2 of them. I recommend you go and check out the previous episodes to see more about the households that are living here, and the storylines that are developing. And of course, we do a few episodes of gameplay at the end once we've furnished all 6 apartments. Last episode, we made our next household in Cass, which are the Berries here. And then this episode, we will go in and furnish their apartment. So this is the Berries. We have Kyle here on the right, Kay here on the left, and then their daughter in the middle, Pearl Berry. Kyle here is actually an interior designer. So she is a power woman. We're gonna give her an office or a studio in the apartment. Her style is super elegant and beautiful, a little bit more colorful and eccentric. And then her partner here is Kay Berry, who is our chef. So Kay has kind of a history or a background in Sulani. So we'll incorporate a few island living pieces throughout the build. And her style is super playful, quirky, colorful, and really they just look so cool together. And then to be honest, we haven't really shaped out much of a story for Pearl in the middle, but we can probably go and do that as we start decorating her bedroom. So this is the apartment that we'll be working on today. It's quite a maze, to be honest. I went ahead and did the floor plan off camera because I knew it would be quite difficult, which it was. And I've already gone and given them wallpapers and flooring. Their style is going to be, obviously we wanted their fashion style to be represented in the interior design as well. Because Kyle is an interior designer, I want to be very bold, I think, with the furnishings. I want it to be colorful, lots of pattern, more eccentric pieces, completely different to the other households in the apartment block, so it should be quite fun. So let me talk you through the floor plan first. So you come in obviously through the door here. Each apartment block has their own entrance from outside and then their own separate door inside. You come through here to a big entryway, and then you can either go straight on to the bedrooms. So we have little Pearl's bedroom here, and then the master bedroom through this doorway here, which has a master bathroom, and we're gonna do Kyle's office interior design studio just at the back here. Quite a large bedroom space actually, so we can probably do some fun things here. And then you come through the other hallway, again a little bit of a maze, and we have the communal bathroom space, or the guest bathroom I guess, and then through here to the main living space. So we're gonna do the kitchen in this square here, and then we're gonna do a living space here, a large living space, and then a formal dining room through this doorway. I think maybe we could also do a more casual dining room also here. It depends how much space we have once we do couches, TV, maybe a fireplace as well. But I definitely think they would have more of a formal dining room here. So when Kay does big dinners, big fancy dinners, maybe she invites friends around, they have somewhere more private to sit. And then this tiny little room here, I was debating whether to do another bathroom, or I think what I'm gonna do is have this as either a pantry for Kay, or we're gonna turn it into kind of her office. So she obviously writes cooking books, and she doesn't have a desk at the moment. We could do one in the master bedroom, but if we don't do one in the master bedroom, we will turn this room into her little office. We could do an office / pantry. That's interesting. We could do that. That could be fun, but yeah, we'll figure that out once we start decorating. So I have no idea where we're gonna get started. I'm thinking we probably should start with more of the communal space because that will give an idea for the furnishings for the rest of the apartment. But I think we're gonna tackle this room here. So let's get started. Okay, kitchen. I think we're gonna go with something like this. I am very, very tempted to go for dark cabinets and make this kind of more of a dark apartment. But I think I need to really push myself out of my comfort zone and incorporate more color take more risks. I think that's probably what Kyle's style would be like. So we're gonna try to also mix and match wood tones. I feel like that's also something that Kyle would do. And now I'm just going in with the appliances. So we need a fancy looking fridge, which I don't know. I mean, that could work actually. That does kind of work, right? It fills the space better than the other ones. Okay, then for oven, I think I would like to go with the stove. This one, the glass top, either that one or, yeah, let's do this one, a modern one. Maybe we do that here. Yeah, let's do that there. And then the sink on the island piece, I feel like that's kind of modern to do nowadays. So we would do that like that. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I think we could probably do a little bit of a nicer oven. Do we want to do that? Yeah, that looks cool. And then maybe we actually do this one. I feel like that's a little bit more professional to have gas. So we're gonna do gas like that. And then we need a hood. Maybe let's do this one. And I'm tempted just, yeah, we're gonna delete that window. That was unnecessary. And then let's just straighten this up like that with the white. There you go. I think that's nice. That looks like a nice fancy kitchen. I think she probably would have liked it to be slightly bigger, but I think we're gonna have to make do with that. And then let's get some bar stools. I love these ones from Dream Home Decorator. I just don't know what color scheme we're gonna go with in this whole build. I obviously have some purples and blues already that I've put on the wallpaper, but I mean, those could be fun. What do we think about these? I think we're gonna have to revisit these, to be honest. I think we're gonna have to revisit these because I have no idea what kind of style we're gonna go for in the end. We have many different color options for these. Like we could do a deep purple, could bring in some greens. Oh, the blues look good. Yes. I think for kitchen basics, that's good. We're gonna do some pendant lights above the bar and then we'll clutter up everything once we finish this entire room. I think this light could be fun. Oh, I love how that looks. Yes, let's do this one. Not quite the pendants I was thinking of because I was actually thinking we could do these as well. These are actually custom content. Maybe those. They're a little bit more unique than the other one. Yeah, let's do those in gold. I like that. Okay, there we go. I love how that looks. Let's keep that. We will clutter it up, as I said, a little bit later. So then in here, we need to do a lounge space and maybe an informal dining room. And I went with this kind of interesting wallpaper design because I thought it might be fun to do a big TV screen. There you go. That fits nicely there. We either do that one or that one. I think that one's too big, although it could be nice. That one's definitely too big. Could do that one size down. I was thinking about having a really big, oh, that could be nice. And then doing a shelf, a long shelf underneath it, probably in white, this one, and connecting them like this. Oh, that looks so cool. I think maybe the TV screen is slightly too big, but let's keep it for now and then we can always change it. And then let's get some sofas in here and then we can see what floor space we have left. Definitely doing these ones here, and I'm thinking we do them in a bright color. Oh, pink could be nice, or yellow, or maybe even red. Yeah, maybe even red. Want to take some risks. I think we could also do some curved pieces. I'm feeling so out of my comfort zone right now, but hopefully it pulls off. So let's do that one maybe there, and then a few smaller pieces like this. Should I do that one there? Does that need it? Wish I had a smaller end piece. Oh, that looks nice. Yeah, I don't think we want to go out any further. I'm not sure if I'm feeling the red. That might be just slightly too far out of my comfort zone. So we might have to change the color of these. Purple, feel like that's too matchy-matchy though. Blue is definitely too matchy-matchy. Maybe white or black. Let's try white. Let's try white for a sec and see how that looks. See, that's really fun. But then I really wanted more color in this build. Oh, I'm really torn. Okay, let's try yellow. Let's see what yellow looks like. Yellow's nice. Yellow is better than the red for sure. Hang on, or green. I think maybe green. I need to flick between the two. So we have green here. See, yellow is bright and fun, and green is a little bit more sophisticated. Maybe let's try green. I'm gonna go with green, and I'll try to bring in pops of color in other ways. Okay, so this is what I have come up with so far for the rest of the room. So I haven't changed anything about the kitchen. The kitchen is the same as it was before. And then with the lounge, I went ahead and added the armchair. I found this super cool one. It's custom content from Peacemaker in green, which I knew we were going to be adding plants, so I thought green would be a good way to tie in the colors. And then I have this custom content plant behind it, nice big vibrant color. And then love this coffee table here. This is from Eco Living, and it's exactly the kind of eclectic pieces that I want to throw in throughout the apartment. So weird shapes, bright colors, things like that. And then what else did I do? Oh, I added the carpets. I've gone with 2 mixed matching carpets together. And then we have on this side, we put a mirror with a shelf underneath it to balance out the shelf on this side. And then we just have this little artwork moment on this side here. So very colorful, quirky, fun, definitely pushing me outside of my comfort zone, but I'm happy with the way the colors are coming together. I was eyeing up this lamp, and I don't know how crazy I actually want to make this house. This for me just shouts like interior designer for some for some reason. I have no idea why, but I'm very tempted to put it on this shelf. I don't know, is it too much? And I do want more quirky pieces throughout. Let me know, friends, down below if you think it's too much, and then we'll go ahead and delete it. But I think I have to put in a few quirky pieces. So we're gonna do that there. And I don't want to clutter up too much, actually. I don't want there to be too many things on the surfaces because there's already a lot going on here. I think we'll do a little poof in that corner there. I think maybe just this one in a neutral color. We might just do that there, and then maybe like that. I think that fills the space nicely. Okay, so this is what I have come up with for this little corner over here. I didn't want to add too much clutter to either surface, actually. So we've just gone with these 2 little plants, actually 3 plants, and then kept the rest of the surfaces clean. So I like how this room has come together. I added kitchen clutter now as well. A few bits and pieces, cooking books. I guess those are could be her cooking books. And I've added this little rack here. Then over here I just have a hanging plant and some artwork. So I think overall this room is done. We might revisit it after if we want to add any more clutter, but for now I want to move on to this little space here because I want to see if I can get either a tall standing desk like this one, the space-saving desk, and I would love to get some storage on this opposite side of the wall. I think that might be too tight. You know what we could do actually is get some shelves next to the writing here. So we'll swap it and put the desk here and then maybe get a big shelving unit next to it. So let me pull out a few things and see what we can put together. Okay, so this is what I've gone ahead and done for the pantry slash workspace for Kay. So I briefly thought maybe she needed an office space so that she could write her novels, or her cookbooks. So I think the space was perfect for that. It would have been great if she had a pantry, but I mean, maybe it's multi-use. This is enough space, I think, for her. And then on the opposite side, I've done this little wall here with maybe some of her certificates and awards as a chef, and this little billboard here for maybe she scribbles ideas. And then here we have a little framed cookbook from her in her little desk area. So, oh wait, hang on. I completely forget about this bar item. I always forget. It's always the last thing I do in my build, but that looks so much better than the artwork that we had there before. So we've replaced it with this bar here, and then I've kept everything else the same. And then I think that's this space now finished. I really like how it turned out. So let's move on to the dining room now, which I don't know exactly. I mean, there's a lot of space in this room, so I think we could maybe get a 6-seater, but I also really want to use this. That table for me feels very modern and cool. So let's go with that one, maybe in a darker color? Yeah, let's go with that in a darker color. And I want some modern, funky chairs. Maybe these ones? Oh, let's do a mix. Let's do a mix. I always like how that looks. So we'll do those 2, then we'll do this, and then the other new ones that came, these ones. There you go. Yeah, that looks awesome. All right, sorry, I've just quickly swapped out one of those chairs because I prefer these ones, but I think that looks really cool and modern. And also it fills the space perfectly. So now we just need a carpet in here, and I think we want something fairly colorful, but I don't know whether we want to do blue or green. Maybe let's try a navy blue, and then we can match in some artwork. So we have something, let me do it like this. Hang on, so I can get everything in view. So we could do something bold, more florally or geometric. Oh, I kind of like this one. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. I like the pattern. And now we need lights, obviously. We want really cool modern lights. We could do this big one here. Oh, yes! Love how that looks. That looks perfect. Maybe let's change, let's see what other color options we have. Gold, bronze. Do we want it in black? Okay, I've just changed it for gold. And now let's get a beautiful piece of artwork to go against the back wall, and then maybe a plant in the corner, and I think that's it. I don't think we need to clutter up this room anymore. Maybe something on the table, actually. I want to use this one, but I have a feeling it might clip all of the walls. Oh no. Oh, actually that's kind of nice. Okay, so I just took some time to do a few of the different smaller rooms and the hallway. So let me show you what I've done. Finished off the dining room. We went with this pretty cherry blossom artwork. I think it's from City Living. Yes, no, Dine Out, sorry. Which I definitely don't use enough because it has some beautiful swatches. And we've just done this little centerpiece here, which is just a plant, and I think that finishes off this area nicely. And I switched out the carpet. Actually, I had two different ones and I just thought it was nicer with only one, so we've just gone with this bold blue and white carpet here. And then coming into the hallway, I did this little seating area here just in front of the toilet, which is bright and cheerful, and then just a mirror in the wall opposite. And then over here, we have another table with a piece of artwork above it. And then in this main entrance here, I love how this came together. We've done this colorful carpet from the Color Me Rug series from, I think it's Peacemaker as well. Yes, from Peacemaker. And then my favorite Dine Out marble table with a mirror and just some clutter. So that is it for a lot of the communal spaces. And now we have 3 rooms left. We have the master bedroom, the office, and the kids' room.